Hello, you. No Oreo just yet, so I'll pop him off. Hello, you. Welcome to Geekism. How's it going, folks? Tuesday evening, which means it's live stream time, live from Liverpool. I'm going to turn that down because it's a bit loud. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Peter Meach, Emperor Fraggle. Hey, headphone user. Oliver Young, hello. Lots of regular faces, that's good. Matteo, hello. Sam V, how are we doing? Psycho over on Twitch, how's it going, buddy? Aiden, hello, hello, hello. Oh, chat went quick then. Hello, Laura. Good stuff. How are we all doing, folks? Are you well? I hope you are. I'm afraid we have a very bothery boy tonight. Xander's going through the 8-month sleep regression, which is lovely. So he's actually awake. My face is far from regular. Well, you know, Peter, I'm sure it's, serviceable. He's going through a bit of a sleep regression, so he's awake. He's normally flat out by now, but this whole week he's been really groggy and not sleeping until about 10 p.m. at night and really sort of bringing the house down with his crying. So I apologise in advance if you hear him. Nicola's with him. Depending on how it goes, I may have to cut the stream early, but we'll see. It should be okay. We should be all right. He may well come in and say hello later on as well, and you can see how upset and wound up he looks. I thought you could tell I was wearing headphones, but it's somebody's username. Yes, somebody else's username. Hi, Caden. How's it going? I think I've been in my sleep regression for 22 years now. Yeah, tell me about it. Glad you like my idea about turning the cinema building into the actual queue. Yeah, it was a good idea. Whether or not we do it, I'm not sure. Not caught one of these in a while due to uni stuff. I'm very excited to be here. Hello, Erin. You're very welcome here. When are we going to Geekism Studios or Pinewood? Let's do some studios stuff. Dude, I need help. I'm watching your tutorials, but I still can't build good. Just keep building, Fibble. It's mostly a time thing. Just keep going. Family first. Yeah, like I say, he should be fine. There's nothing wrong with him. He's clean and fed and everything. He's just going through this not wanting to sleep phase. They all do it around this time, unfortunately. Hopefully it'll only be a couple of weeks. If your left hand is a bit slow, I don't care. Oh yeah, look at it. All bandaged up. Look, proper good. He wasn't this bad, but I went and got it redressed the other day, and they've put this whole huge bandage over it. Look, so but I can just about type, so it's not too bad. Right, okay. Hey, because I love your videos. I love you too, Chris. So as soon as this loads up, we'll do something. Not too sure what we're going to do today. We might just have a little potter around the back of the cinema or something. I was thinking of watching a Geekism Studio video or a Pinewood Hills video whilst on the school bus. But then there's a stream. Yes, there is. Welcome. So you're on a school bus right now? Wow, that must be eating data. I want to make the same what you on video, and you got gold and I got shit. Just it's practice, mate. Like I say, I've had sort of 700-800 hours in this game now, so great YouTuber. Thank you, Brian. Crazy DJ. Ooh, I don't know what you're oohing, but it's good. My hand, maybe. It looks a lot worse than when you posted before. Yeah, it's literally just a big old bandage. Like, it's the same cut. I've cut myself there, and it sort of went into the bottom joint there, so they had to do a few stitches. So it's actually not that bad, but when I went and got it redressed, they did that to me, and I was like, oh, okay, so whatever. There we go. I love you more. You know, Stokies. I wish I had played Planet Coaster more like I thought I would since this channel started. Person I know slammed their hand in the door. Ooh, nasty. Can you make a stream with tutorials? If you've watched my tutorials, that's all I know. It's genuinely just keep learning the pieces and learning what to do. There's no more, nothing else I can say than that. I would do a Spyro and Crash Park. Oh, that'd be cool. Oh yeah, we're getting new Spyro, aren't we? Well, old Spyro, but renewed. Renewed? Just love how chilled your streams are. Oh, thanks, Dan. I try and be chilled. Have you seen the yodeling kid yet? Nope. Right, first of all, we need to fix this. Somebody... Oh, no, what am I doing there? Sorry, hold on. There we go. Get rid of that. I need to fix this because it's got a little bit of a don't dead open inside thing going on. I didn't really notice until it was done, but they were completely right, the few people who pointed it out to me. So let's select those. And... Oh, that's annoying. Okay, we'll do it this way. Oops. Make it like a shop. It's like Sanatorium is a school you made in academia. Oh yeah, that's a good. Somebody else mentioned that actually. But do you know what? We have a million ideas now. We've just got to kind of put in some of them into place. So thank you for all the ideas, but we really need to sort of crack on and do some of them now. The ultimate backlot tour, I think, is probably a better name for it, isn't it? Backlot tour. The ultimate backlot tour. Where you are. And then here, somebody recommended that we don't have it pluralized. Star. It's just the star. Which I think is fine. And we'll do that. So the font is not as good as it should be. What's going on there? There's that. Yeah, that's a bit better. How late is it by you? It's 8 PM here. Lovely Siamese, have one on my own. Oh, thanks. He's around somewhere. Ario. Ario. Come on. Come see. Come on, let's people want to see you on the stream. Come on. He's coming. He has to think of it. He's looking out the window at the moment. He's going to come and have a little look at what's going on here. Come on. There's a good boy. See, he comes. You've got your little spot there, haven't you? Before I go launch on Subnautica, should rotate for... Before I go, the launch on Subnautica should rotate for you. Yes, it did that, and then I changed it a little bit, and then it didn't. So I need to go back and keep playing with it. It's so funky, that is. No, not on my lap. No. You know, we don't do laps. Well, Daddy's playing the computer. You go there. There you go. Good boy. Let's tip the camera up a little so people can see you. There you go. There's your spot. Good lad. The colour on the right side of the cinema toy. Oh yes, there's another. Yes, that's another thing I've got written down on my little notes that people have pointed out in comments. I do read the comment. I know I don't reply to a lot of comments. It's just because there's that many now. But yeah, I do read every comment, and especially if you've got a nice bit of advice like that. Right, that's done now. So let's just drag that out, and then move those to where they need to be. There we go. Are you in England or Northern Ireland? England. I'm in Liverpool, which is not far from Northern Ireland, to be honest. The ultimate backlot tour where you're the star. The star's a little funky, but I'll live with it. Okay, so we'll bring you there, and we'll do it this way instead. And we'll probably put some like fake movie titles around the rest of the place. And that'll work out quite nicely. Oops, had it then. The cat is cute. Yeah, he's cute, isn't he? Hi, Gina. I'm here for the chain link fence. Yeah, we will do some chain link fence, don't worry. It would not be a Geekism video without a little bit of chain link fence. There we go. So let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's fine. And then, like I say, we'll do some fake movie titles over there. Okay, cool. A couple of people commented that I copied this after Lady Designer's most recent video. As much as I love the Lady Designer, I actually did this in my last cinema for Pinewood a few months ago. So technically, she stole it from me. It's too scary. Check out the video I did on G-Force. That'll probably be your problem. Geekism, just what I need right now. Hiya, Bolsa. Did you see my idea in your last video of Geekism? I might have done. What was it? I get over like a couple hundred comments on each video now. Visiting Fort for the first time this season. Just got back from a trip to the amazing Fantasyland. Are you planning to visit either before Canada? Doing Thorpe in the summer, yeah. Fantasyland, no. Just started binge watching Subnautica up to episode 7 and enjoying it. Oh, cheers, Stokies. Yeah, it was really good fun. Very different to the sort of thing we would normally play, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Very glad we experienced that. So these are what these look like, by the way. I know I didn't show these very well on the video. Not much shown. We're just having a little look around and doing a few little fixes and stuff. So there's the Dragula, the monsters. That was in the original video. I did the Back to the Future car there, but I felt like it was a bit of a waste, the Back to the Future car, in as much that this is just random stuff for the queue. So I changed that to that. We're going to finish off the cinema a little bit here, I think. Where's this purpley bit that I missed? Somebody said there is a bit that is pink and not purple. Oh god, I'm going to really struggle here. Normally Nicola would help me with this sort of stuff, but she's otherwise preoccupied. Okay, let me know, folks. There's a pink thing. You planning on building Subnautica today in your stream? I'm not. No, it just takes so much effort to do. So I'm not going to be doing that now. I'll be concentrating on that when I think it's the diagonal bit on the right here. Right, okay, so let's grab the purple from there. Thank you very much, by the way. Who was that? Who pointed that out first? Hooley, thanks, Hooley. There. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, it's sort of such a subtle difference. No wonder I missed that. There we go. Thank you for that, folks. I have to go. Thank you, Crazy DJ. Thanks for popping by. Hi, Liam. Oh, my God, the chat just went mad. Planning on a trip to Australia? Oof, not anytime soon, no. I'd love to go eventually, though. If you ever get a chance to go to Islands of Adventure, the sister park to the one you're basing this on, it's fantastic. Yeah, it's a great park. I've been to Islands of Adventure a few times now. Yeah, I love it. Could you please do a park tour? I can do. There's not much to tour at the moment, to be honest. Pear, Harvard, sorry, I've missed something there, I think. Let me scroll back. Hold on, I want to catch this because Pear's a regular. I was at my friend's dad's funeral today. He died suddenly after skiing. The funeral was very sad, especially because he was only in his 50s. Oh, that's awful. I mean, it's not nice to lose anybody, but especially when somebody's so young like that. It's very unfortunate. Sorry for your loss, and pass on my thoughts to your friend as well. How do you put new textures in an already built map? You have to go back to the loading menu, and there's a little paintbrush that you can click that you can change them in and out for. Mr. Malova, good shout. Oh, not good. I didn't go because we had loads of Easter eggs and a couple of takeaways, so it wasn't good. I won't tell you how much, but it wasn't good. Philip, shush. There is a shout. Okay, so let's have a look. Little tour then. Like I said, it's still all very much a work in progress, and there's not much at all. So, but to start off with, we come up and we have our Geekism world there with a nice little water feature behind it, and then we get the Geekism Studios archway. Over on the right, we've got I'm playing the movies now. Oh, good, enjoy it. We have our G flower beds. I need to go back and have a look at that at some point. It doesn't look as good as I feel like it could. Can't decide to leave a live mouse in. Oh yeah, we've been there, done that. So there we go. That's what that looks like. Need to do something there. Hello. Why is it elevated? Because eventually we're going to put a lower highway in. We're going to put a highway in. There's a bridge across the highway for people to enter the park. Very much like Universal. And then we come onto our sort of, I guess, a main street really, more sort of like an open area. And we have the occult shop over here, selling all creepy things, which is that one there. And then there's some toilets at the back. There's a library. Over on this side, we have our police station. Or there you go, police station. What time are you streaming in Canada? I've got no idea, actually. I haven't really thought about it much, to be honest. Where will the backlot ride be? The backlot ride will be over there, behind that one. We'll do an overview in a second. So we have a police station, and then we have a Geekism Studios lot that would be for the parade or the trams. We haven't got that in yet, but you never know. One day we might. And over here we have our first superstar meet and greet. Ellie there is... you have your photo taken with her, and there's a green screen behind it so they can throw some cool effects on it. And then we come into this proper area of the main street then, a few different buildings. They're all sort of generic. That one there is an actual pizza place. At the moment, it's just a TARDIS. We might go back and do an interior. What's the theme you're going for? It's a studios park, so Universal Studios, Hollywood Studios, that kind of thing. And then over here we have the cinema, obviously very much a work in progress. Need to finish off the capped area there. Bit of detail on either side. You should have a light show at the entrance of the park on the arch. Ben, I am way ahead of you, pal. We actually have some lights already. Let's make it dark so we can see. We come here and go boom! Look at that. These look great. I love these new lights. They're a bit OTT, but I still think they're really good. So we'll have a look at that area in the dark, and then we'll get on with building something. How's my hand? It's all bandaged up, but I'll live. Shops often take up multiple facades rather than just one, like the pizza place. Yes. So what we would probably do is build the pizza place into all of these, if that makes sense. Yeah. Have they got windows there? Oh no, they're just lights. So then we come here. Then the cinema lights up quite nicely. There's a little bit of work on the lighting there, and then we have our Geekism Hollywood style. Is it my PC or is your game lagging? I haven't dropped any frames. I mean, the game doesn't run perfectly. I'm running at about 60-odd FPS at the moment, so there might be a little jipper. And then over here we have the Subnautica, the ride, that was still very much a work in progress. but he's looking pretty good. We'll walk through the queue. So we have some cattle pen queuing here, and then we go inside. Zoom back out because it doesn't really work very well. Okay, so here we go. Here's our Subnautica the Ride queue. Honestly, I prefer the interior of the pizza shop. You'll never see it again, and it'll just be wasting space. Well, yeah, I kind of argue with myself about that sort of thing. Did you meet Sean Sambrook Kershaw? No, I like Sean. Sean's a nice guy. I think he's getting into trouble lately for doing POVs, but what can you do? So here we go. Here's our... they're looking for Enzyme 45, or whatever it's called. It's not the same without a yawn every 2 minutes. Shut up, I've had some kip. I actually had some sleep this week. Should make a Planet Coaster ride for your park. Yeah, I'm considering it. Not too sure how to work that out yet. But yeah, so here's our little animal welfare thing. What's in this one? Oh, it's a little scorpion. Off he goes into the bushes. Okay, and over here we have a couple of fighting spiders. Hi, what are we doing today? Not 100% sure, to be honest. We're just kind of having a little pat around at first, and then we have the queue. There's a little bit more detail here, a few lights really. Other than that, I think we're good to go. We come up the queue, and then we get into launch control. Still got a lot of work to do here. We need to come out of Tejicam to look at it properly, but it's very much a work in progress. This is... Oh, my camera's on low. Hold on. Settings. Camera's often locked down for cinematics. There we go. We moves much better now. Yeah, story here as well. Probably not a lot you can do about it. Could be YouTube. Yeah, it might be. Like I say, I'm not actually losing frames on my end, so it may well just be the internet connection, unfortunately. There's not really much I could do about that. We have pretty good internet here, but yeah, maybe just try knocking the settings down a little. Okay, so here's the ride then. So we come into the station here, our launch control station, and then, oops. And then it comes off, and we get a few screens here, and dispatch as it swings us round into our launch sequence. Dark Coaster like Revenge of the Mummy. There isn't really anything in the game that would do that for us, but this is probably the closest we're going to get. And then we come through here, and then we hit light speed in 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Light speed, light speed, light speed. Obviously, loads more to do here. It's still very much a whip. A big old whip. Okay, seems like a bit of stutter on Twitch too. Are you using Streamlabs? I've been having a similar issue. I'm using Streamlabs just for the screen though. Sorry if it's stuttering. I use a 780 GTX 780. It's a bit of an old card now. I mean, we haven't really got anything else open. Like I say, it's telling me here that the stream is beautiful. 30 FPS. How'd you get ideas to your head? Oh, look at other people usually. not copy, but you know, take reference from other people is a big part of it. Okay, let's do something with this then. A few people pointed out the idea of having the cinema do something. I think I'm going to try and avoid interiors at the moment. 45 minutes of work on the path. Oh yeah, I know, but it's fine because like we have that bit of path there. I mean, we could just use it as a shop, I guess, just to get people to go through the door. Should we just do that? Let's have a look. My problem is I don't know whether or not we haven't got a drink shop yet. Should we put a drink shop in there? Let's do a gulpy slush. There we go. We put that in there, and then people will use both doors. See what it looks like. Like I say, oh, the screen's gone blank. Sorry, hold on a sec. See, it's only on my actual monitor. Yeah, it's really weird. I've got this weird thing where the screen goes black for a second or two. There we go. People, oh my God, people are running over here. It's like it's crack. Have you visited Lisburg and Cinder? No, I haven't. Hi, John. I'm watching from my hospital bed. Oh, Joe, sorry to hear. Get well soon, buddy. The stream buffered for a second or two, and now it's lagging, so I think it's YouTube. Sorry about that. He lives in a hotel. We will, yes. I think that using the building as perhaps not the whole queue, but a lead into it Yeah, it's a dinner and a show. There we go. People go in and yeah, I'm happy with them clipping through the door there. It keeps the place moving and stuff. That's fine. All right, cool. Right, let's cap this off then. Not quite 100% sure how I'm going to do these bits here. I guess we're going to need some sort of small pillar that will work on this side based on the fact that it's right up against the queue. So we're going to have to be a little bit clever here. So let's have a look. Did you get to play the JWE demo? I didn't know, Clorox. No, that was just for the big boys. I'm not there yet, unfortunately. No. Looks good, though. Hasn't quite infused me as much as I hoped, to be honest with you. But I'm looking forward to it still. We'll definitely play it on the channel. Okay, right. Let's drop you down a little. We're going to use you to start off with to get a nice square base. Like that, but you're not square, are you? Where's not square? There, that one, isn't it? Make a goodbye sign at the back of the entrance. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. There we go, that's a great. Jonty's moved to Canada next year. Yes, I am. Do you use OBS to stream and record? No, I use OBS to stream. I use Shadowplay to record. Twitch says there's a giveaway. Is that still running? No, I'm afraid not. Sorry, I haven't updated Twitch. No, the giveaway finished. Hold on, I'll update Twitch now. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Me, big boy. Oh, all right, Sylv. Yeah, he's one of the big boys. He got to play.
An RTS.
Oh my God, shush. He got to play the thingy. What was it? The dinosaurs. There we go. Okay, so studios and giveaway. Oh, and yeah, sorry, no, I should have updated that, shouldn't I? I always forget about Twitch. It's such a afterthought. Sorry for the people who are watching there, but I purely do it because people have asked. Red carpet reminds me of ex-wife's. Oh, Miss Malova, that's gross. Dashboard. Love what you've done with the park so far. Thank you. Do you think you would ever make a horror-themed walkthrough attraction or ride similar to The Walking Dead? Yeah, I did a recording with Nick from the something podcast. I forget what it was called. A theme podcast talking about Planet Coaster, and he said that one of the things he'd love to see is walkthrough attractions in the game. I think that'd be a really great, really great thing to see. Right. Updates. There we go. Jay Phillips, stop shouting, please. I want to stream play Planet Coaster like you. I'm not going to tell you my PC specs. This PC's 3 years old now. There's much better out there you can buy. So yeah, my PC specs are not useful to you at all. Hold on. Just clicking out a few things here. There we go. Okay, cool. Right, we're going to use that as a base. We don't have a 1x1 roof, so we'll use a sexy window to fill in the gap. Where's that one that's dead useful? Boom. That's the most useful one. I think that might end up being too big, but we'll give it a go. The legend Nick Hudson. Nick Hudson, that's his name. Thank you, Lewis. It does great music. But I knew Nick Hudson, sorry. It was the podcast name I can remember. You're planning on doing a Cascade coaster? Might consider one in Pinewood, to be honest. It wouldn't be a very far fetch to do one in Pinewood, I guess. Do we have a window that fits this? Maybe that. There's a bit too much detail on the back, doesn't it? There's one that's like a little fancy stucco one. Yeah, what about that? No, that was the one I was thinking of. For once, something is actually too small for us in Planet Coaster. That's pretty crazy. Right, that one it is. Okay, it's a little bit sad that 3 years are considered old. Is considered old. What's 3 years, Jonty? If you were to stop playing Survive Mars, maybe you could replace it with Scrap Mechanic. It's really good. Okay, Oliver, I'll have a look. Currently using the Planko popcorn. It's good. I find it a bit salty. I've got it here, actually. I'll be honest with you. The wife polished off most of it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I find it a little salty. It's like they got the The tears of people wanting paths to be redone. Mm. Oh, it's also a little stale now as well. A bit sad that 3 years. Oh, better PC. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. To make cross references to each part, I haven't yet, but I would like to do some sort of cross promotion. Yeah, I think that'd be quite cool. Studios pack saves part counts, and then we build a gigantic Subnautica sign. Yeah, well, what are you going to do? I think I've just used base stucco colour on this. Yep. My PC's like 5-year-old. To be honest with you, mine's great. It runs great. It plays everything I throw at it. But I just like I wouldn't recommend the pieces now because there's stuff better than this, you know. I have a problem once my part gets full of the frame rate drops. Well, you know, that's computers for you, unfortunately. Okay, that's a start. I need to see if that's too big. We need to break this off. We need to break this off and have a look. Okay, because I have a feeling it might be. Johnson gets into ASR. A few people have mentioned that to me now. Like I just don't really get it. You know what? You know everything. Whatever floats your boat, but I don't get that at all. We'll get rid of that wire, but I think that's okay. The problem is this thing really sticks out a lot. Let's do something like that. Couldn't the cinema be a hotel? No, we were going to have hotels, but much later on. How did you get so good at building? I watched Silverette. Let's see if we've got pillars that will work here now then. Hello? Hello? What are you still doing awake? Hold on. Can we see him on cat cam? I think we can see a walking boy on cat cam. Check that out. Walking boy who should be well asleep by now. Hold on, let me bring him up so you can see. What are you still doing awake, young man? What are you still doing awake? Huh? Yeah, look. He's normally fast asleep by now. Normally goes down about 6:30. But yeah, like I say, we're going through this. What do they call it? What's the word?
Sleep regression.
Sleep regression. Do you want some popcorn? Can't have it. It's too salty. Oh, do you want some popcorn?
Yeah.
It's a bit stale now. I was just saying that you ate most of it anyway. Hashtag spooky door. Oh my god, that's precious.
I thought you might like to watch him wherever we were.
Yeah, go ahead. Mummy needs a wee. So Xander's joining us for a little bit. I just think, oh, I've just dropped some popcorn. Oh, I've just dropped some more popcorn. Don't fall over. That'd be awful. You fall over on there. Is that lovely baby smell? Sometimes he has awful baby smell. How do I undo what I've just done? Can't do it. Let's make you little again. Sorry. And hold on, stream camera. There we go. Come here. Say that to everybody. They don't get to see you anymore because you're in bed. Hi. Say hi, everybody on the internet. Does your wife approve when you live stream at midnight? I don't live stream at midnight. Time zones are a thing. Xander just won this stream. Yeah, tell me about it. Hey, Steve. Estan. How old is he? He's 8 months old, aren't you? 8 months old. People can't see you because of the microphone. Let's move that out of the way. There we go. Sylv, do you ever take inspiration from Jonty? No, of course he doesn't. Has he spoken? Spoken? 8 months old? No. He says ah and brat and glat. I saw this advert in a window that said television for sale, £1, volume stuck on full. I thought, for that price you can't turn it down. Yeah, very good. His face when you picked up the drop popcorn. I didn't pick it up, it's still down there. He looks so confused, a bit like me. Yeah, he usually does when I'm streaming. There we go. I say bye, Xander. Say bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. Not a clue. 350 odd people are staring at you. Not a clue.
He's after your mouse.
Huh?
He's after your mouse.
He wants. Yeah, he likes my mouse. I've got a Razer mouse that lights up, and he's absolutely fascinated by it.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye bye. See you later. Go to bed.
Oh, yeah. Do you want your light on or off?
Leave it on, please. There we go. Go back to that one. Oh no, we've got a cat. Hold on, that one. There we go. Cat cam can be cat cam again. There we go. Right. Sorry for that little interlude. Did you just admit to being not Oliver Young? I trusted you. It wouldn't surprise me if it was. Lord Flanders, Gratz. What be Gratz in? Did you get the job? I'm scrolling up. As one could get my own this summer. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Lord Flanders is expecting. Yeah. Somebody was going for a job, weren't they? How late is it at your place right now? It's 9:30. 8:30 here. You're an hour ahead of me. I'm really struggling here. Let me just try and bring you down a little. That just seems a bit tall, but it's kind of got to cover that, hasn't it? Because it'd be ridiculous not to. That's more like it. Okay. Hashtag spooky door indeed. Right, let's so sweet. You have a wonderful family. Thank you, Mandy. It's very sweet of you to say. We do all right. We're a nice bunch, if I say so myself. I need to move this pissing popcorn. It's in my way. Can't see what I'm doing. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. Beautiful. Hang it up. Hang it around. Oh, it's such a chill cat. Yeah, tell me about it. We drug him. If we do that, it kind of removes the need for those smaller pieces, but I feel like that's kind of the sort of thing we're going to have to do anyway. Let's have a look how close we are here. Oh, not even close. Guy Chicago is now playing Planet Coaster. Why aren't you watching the stream, Guy? That's what I want to know. Okay, I want to make my own column. We use the in-game columns all the time, you see, and I kind of want to make my own. First stream, how to say the community this channel has is so great and also friendly. Yeah, it's mostly because they're steaming drunk. But no, we do. We have a great... Geekism is an awesome little community. It really is. And I like to think, and I'm going to get a little soppy here, I like to think that I am such a small part of Geekism. Like, the channel, you know, it's built on the beautiful people out there who watch stuff, you know, that we do. But, yeah, I love the idea that I am just a bit of it, you know. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry if this music's getting a bit repetitive, by the way. It's a really short loop. It's a shame because it's great, but it's a really short loop. Hooli, I'm not drunk. I should hope you're not drunk, Hooli. You're underage. Let's do that, see what that does. I don't mind it clipping at the corners. I think that'll probably look quite cool. Yeah, I think we can make that a thing. How come you came up with the name Geekism? I don't know, actually. I wanted a name that I could use. I wasn't one of these people who wanted my name to be the channel name, and also I very much didn't want my channel, like my sort of online pseudonym, to be what I was known as. Like a lot of people have, like for instance, S-Down Wolf is known as S-Down Wolf even though it's not his name. Silver S known as Silver even though that's not his name. I didn't want that. I wanted to use my own name. But I wanted the channel to have its own thing. Thank you, Drew Gryffindor is hosting my stream with one viewer. That's great. I think. I don't know. I don't really do Twitch, but that sounds like a good thing. Yeah. So I don't know. I kind of sat around and came up with some thoughts, and Geekism kind of stuck, and I liked it, and I still do like it. I think it works quite nicely as a name for the channel. Kind of sums up what we want to do here. Some fictional posters for the movies as the posters. Yes, I've actually started working on some of those off stream, off video. Some movies posters starring Gaz Thomas. Gone back, and one of the great things about the movies is it keeps a complete diary of everything you've made in the game, so you can go back and watch all your old films. It's really great going back and looking at some of the stuff that we built over the years. over the years. You know, over the in-game years, that is, not real life years. We haven't been playing that long. Geekism meant for grown-ups. Yes, it is. Yeah, and the reason I say that is because not that children aren't welcome or young adults aren't welcome. They are, and it's not particularly that I'm relatively blue or that I curse lots or anything like that. I do occasionally curse, and I don't mean to. They kind of slip out, but it's not something that really I keep at mind. The reason I say it's creative game for grown-ups is because I don't shout and I don't scream and I don't do crazy things. I started Geekism because I couldn't find anyone doing the sort of thing I wanted to watch. Obviously, since starting Geekism, I found loads of people who do the sort of things I watch. Mostly people who play Planet Coaster, like Silverette and S-Down Wolf and all those, who don't start videos with, "Hey guys, oh my god, wow," you know, that kind of thing that I hate. And that's what I mean by grown-ups. Not necessarily that you're an actual adult, just the fact that you don't, that I don't scream. Okay, let's have a look at that. Let's come out of here so we can have a proper look at it. That, I think, is okay. I think it needs some detail along the front here. I also have Gaz Thomas in my movies game. Oh, no way. I thought it would be random, but that's cool. Owen Evans. Yeah, I just didn't want to have a pseudonym. I used to. Cortinian, which is still hanging around in some places deep in the internet. Cortinian was my my WoW name because I used to play WoW and love it. So yeah, so occasionally you'll still see the word Cortinian pop up. We sometimes use it as character names in games. But yeah, that was that. Okay, so we're bearing in mind that we're going very Art Deco with this build. So that's what I'm working on here. You don't have green hair. Yes, exactly, Gina. You could pretty much sum up what I mean by gaming for grown-ups in the fact that I don't have bright purple hair. I'm quite late, unfortunately. Don't worry about it, Renee. We're just kind of getting started, really. Is there a chance the track could bend? Not on your life, my Hindu friend. Is that what we're doing? I just saw that random thing then. Silverette Deep. Reddit. What? I'm lost. So you're basically saying that you aren't Logan Paul. Logan Paul and all the others as well. I know somebody mentioned Jacksepticeye. I'm actually a bit of a fan of Jacksepticeye. I think he's a very nice young man. He just targets a different audience to me. Okay. Temple. Let's have a look at some of these gold pieces, see if there's anything we can use. Yeah, something like that, I'm thinking. If we can get away with it. Sticking out. Do, 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 do. Boom, boom, boom. So does that look a little off? Oh, that looks pretty good, actually. Maybe to flip it on the other side, but actually, I think that'll work quite well as a bit of Art Deco detail. Beautiful. Let's pop it in there and there. Yappo or Yappo biscuits. I quite like Yappo biscuits. That sounds like a podcast I'd listen to. Welcome to Yappo biscuits. Nope, 2 of those it is. Let's go for... Oh, are you bigger, are you? Are you like a big version of that? No. So what? Hold on, how are you different to you? Oh no, you're the bigger version. Okay, so there is a bigger version of it. That's good to know. Whether or not this will work, I'm not sure. Might be a bit too big. We'll give it a go. You're a classic YouTuber. Thank you, Meatbox Players. I'll take that as a compliment. Did he answer you? Sorry, Switch Score. I might not have done. Say it again. I wouldn't, not till it's got more rides anyway. What on about? Oh, Switch Score, Efteling. I am going to Efteling if that was a question. Yeah, we're doing it in the summer. At least you're not a Fortnite YouTuber. No, I think I'm the only one. Yeah, that's the thing at the minute, isn't it? Right, let's have a look at some of these statue pieces that are in gold and see if there's anything there we can use. Well, there's loads, look. Maybe something like that. Oh, was I in the wrong building then? No. That's weird. Did you build the theatre thingy today? No, that was done in episode 4 of the series. Do you watch other YouTubers? I watch a lot of Planet Coaster, as you could probably imagine. I also quite enjoy Corrales and Flavaliki, depending on what he's playing. I'm not particularly enjoying his City Skylines, but that's more the fact that I only really enjoy that game when it's really deep designing, like people like Strict and Flux, who I watch as well. There's an O in there for some reason. That's the thing we've got going on. That, and... Oh, no, that's... I just want to touch that a little. Nope. That's... There we go. Yeah. Isn't it awesome how you have to do that sometimes? That, and that. Just lower it down a little bit. There we go. Flabaliki's a cool guy. Yeah, he's a nice guy. We met him at Frontier Expo. Summary question that you mentioned, Planet Coaster visual schedule, please. Oh, the only thing that's definitely scheduled is this live streams on Tuesday, and on Friday we do Pinewood Hills. Studios at the moment, as and when. I'm hoping to get a Studios video out tomorrow, but it depends how much playtime I get tomorrow morning. At the moment, it's very much an as and when project. Right, let's look at these guys wanting to drink more than life itself. Look at them go. Do you think I should start recording Planet Coaster for YouTube? If you do, any advice? Always. I mean, go for it. I mean, I don't know what your content's like. You might be rubbish, but if you're not rubbish, 100% go for it. What would I suggest? Try and find it like something that somebody's not doing already. I can imagine, even though Planet Coaster isn't a huge market, I imagine it's quite a tricky one to get into now, because if you're just building a pretty standard park, then people have seen that a lot now. So I definitely look at going for an angle, either coaster recreations or like more of a realistic park, like we do with Pinewood. That's very popular at the moment on YouTube. That sort of thing. I'm from Germany. Good. Silverette's watching the stream. Yeah. I'm a bit of a big deal, Make an open door in the cinema. No, I like people walking through it for no reason. When do you go to Canada? Next April. Oh, but do you know what? Actually, this time next year we'll have landed. We'll have been there about a day. I'm pretty sure it's 9th of April next year we actually fly. It's pretty crazy to think of it like that. There we go. So there's our 2 pillars. They look pretty good, actually. I'm quite happy with how those turned out. They bring a little bit of deco to it. Yeah, happy with that. They're not too big. They're about as detailed as I want them to be, really. The only thing we have to do is switch those around on this side. Oops, sorry. Let's try that again. Oh, really? Efteling is like the most famous, biggest park in the Netherlands. Yeah. Jonty Big Deal Sparrow. Damn right. I won't tell you what my actual nickname was in school. It certainly wasn't Big Deal. That's okay. My name was mentioned way more than enough as it is. Yeah, exactly. Everyone's fed up of you now. Sitting making skyscrapers in the game. Do a park, man. Jeez. I love the look of the cinema building. You could put barriers to prevent people from walking through the doors. No, they're meant to walk through the doors. I put a shop in there. We could open them, I guess, but I don't know. We play the game like this, so I'm kind of okay with it. There is even an Efteling Tycoon game. Is there really? Wow. What up? All right, Ron. How about a dove coaster thing to my side, Paul, when you dive into the ruins? So it should look like a workshop or castle. Oh, that's not a bad idea, actually. Those perfect columns need some naked lady statues. Wow, that escalated quickly. Efteling Tycoon made by Atari. Never mind. All right, cool. Right, let's. That's that done. So now we need to start capping off a little bit more around the back here. We need to fill in this. That shouldn't be too hard, actually. We can do that now. That's just going to use these pieces here. There we go. And swing them round. Hi everybody. Hi Valentine. I also have Emily Dredge. No way. That's ace. Emily Dredge and Gaz Thomas will go down in history, as they rightly should. Mr. Malova, what's he said now? He makes high-end hotels. Oh yeah, you should totally send him into hotels. That's a really good idea, actually. Ugh, it annoys me when the gizmo is funky. Do you know what? Actually, we won't do that. We're gonna have to drag these down, aren't we? Let's see how they look. If they're long enough or deep enough, even to do it in one. Ah, oh, how annoying is that? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. You're gonna make an entrance sign for the backlot ride? Yeah. I actually have had a go already, and it didn't work out very well. I'm kind of struggling to do the movies logo in the game small enough. It has quite a bit of detail in the O. It has like a film camera as the hole in the O, and for the life of me, I'm struggling to figure out how to do it. I need to speak to somebody who's good with things like art pieces, someone like Masked. He's very good at signs, or SB Ridley, obviously, very good at art pieces. You speak to one of those, see if they've got any ideas, because yeah, I'm struggling a little. Next April Fool's turning full-time rollercoaster tycoon world YouTuber. That was my April Fool's last year. Genuinely, that was my April Fool's last year. I completely forgot to do one this year. I completely passed me by until I saw Silverette's Guano Bay, or if it was called. And I was like, oh god, yeah, it's April Fool's. Yeah, completely forgot about it until then. You speak Spanish? No. Did I say something in Spanish? I know a little bit of Spanish. Dos cerveza, por favor. Would get me a couple of beers, I think. One of my top tips for traveling is always learn 2 beers, please, wherever you're going, because you know it's always nice to have a couple of beers for you and your buddy. And if you're traveling on your own, you can always drink 2 beers, can't you? So yeah, 2 beers, please. Dos cerveza, por favor. Du pression, s'il vous plaît. Zwei bitter, danke. No, why on earth? That'll be because the path's funky. What piece is that? Oh, we can get rid of that, I think. Yeah, you're not doing anything. Use your method of using a billboard as a template to make a sign using art shapes. It turned out awesome. Great tip. Yeah, good. I don't think I think somebody else did it first. I think I saw somebody do it, and I was like, ugh, that's ingenious. You weren't going to have the queue go through the cinema building, but you could. Could what? Could maybe have a pre-show inside of it, introducing characters and actors from the game. There's enough interiors going on in this place, and interiors are hard, so I'm going to kind of keep them as low as I can. I'm going to keep them to a bit of a minimum, all right? That's all I have to say on the matter. Okay, let's get you. GQ cross to do. Okay, good. Hopefully we can get that. Not looking awful. They need to be moved or duped even. There we go. Just to keep that neat. And Jimmy just said 2 please, thank you. Oh, I can't remember what beer it was then. 2 please. Well, that's fine because you just point 2 please, thank you. That would make sense. Right. Ceiling. Right, ceiling. Okay. Roof. We should just be able to throw down flat roof onto this and be relatively done with it. Boom, 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 boom. We can carry that one down, that's fine. Alright, all we need to do is neaten up the edge with something. Probably use that piece that we've used throughout, just to kind of keep a bit of conformity. Is it decorations? Yeah, that thing but in the colour of this stucco here. Okay, good. Holland is my city. Holland is my city. Holland is my city. Why are we all saying Holland's my city? What would you like to see released for the game next? For this game, somebody asked on Reddit today, actually, and I commented. I think a kids pack would be quite cool. Like, so some more kiddie flats, some smaller flats would be really nice, and like lesser themed flats, and the animatronics and scenery could all be like It's a Small World stuff. I think that'd be quite cool. We have that one piece in the game already that's like a It's a Small World. It's like a traveling fair thing. That'd be really cool. That'd be really good. And you could have lots of pieces. You know, like those rides that we've got outside the bowling alley in Pinewood. You know, the sort of put 20p in them and go to town type rides. They'd be really good. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I think like a family pack, kiddie pack, with all stuff that's themed around small rides, and then you could have a couple of more like sort of family coasters. The family coaster is probably one of the weaker filled out bits in the game, so you know, a few more options there would be good. Like the sort of classic, what's that classic like caterpillar one where you go through the apple, you know, something like that would be pretty sweet. And what are you doing there? No. Yeah. Oh, there, I got you. No. Just look up. Oy. There we go. Okay, cool. Just to kind of fill. Oh, and you need to come a little bit more forward than that as well, which I assume will mean you do as well. Where are you? There. No. There we go. There we go. So what happened to the Let's Play Park? Oh, the file corrupted. Unfortunately, I can't open it. I can open it, but it won't. Like it runs like a three-legged dog, and I just can't build in it. Unfortunately, it's a shame because I also enjoyed it. Although saying that, I think I've learned a lot since doing it, and I'm really glad that we moved on to other projects since, because yeah, I think a lot has changed since then. That's not quite as neat as the other side, is it? Why is that? Let's see if we can fix this. John T, my dog is barking at Oreo. No way, you can't tell that's a cat, surely. Looks just like a lump. You've got a genius dog. If your dog genuinely knows that's a cat there, I'm amazed. Absolutely amazed. That's ace. Wacky worms in Planet Coaster, please, Frontier. Is that the one I mean? The with the worm? Yeah. Ugh. Oh, what have I done there? Oh no, we've got a freeze, ladies and gents. We've got a freeze. Oh, we haven't saved any at all either. New to the channel. Hi, Mr. Welcome. You've just seen your first 3D gizmo freeze on the game. Right. Hold on. Planet Coaster and the task. Let's go back in. Ugh, that's rough. Be with you as soon as we can, folks. My dog is barking mad. How good. Anything but the wacky worm. No, wacky worm's great. That's the sort of thing I want to see, because that's the sort of thing that would go straight into Pinewood. Hey, Luke Gray, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard indeed. Apple Zapple. Oscar's Wacky Taxi. That's the wooden one, isn't it? That little wooden one. Sorry I'm late, John T. You've just missed the game crashing. That's what you've just missed. Press F to pay respects. Yeah, I don't think we lost much. I hope we haven't lost those pillars. I don't mind the other stuff, but I hope we haven't lost those pillars. I hope we got an autosave since those pillars. Parades. Yeah, that could work with kids. Parades, yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. I think that could be a cool pack. Yeah, like a kids one. So some non-combative animatronics, some like princess animatronics, that kind of thing. And then, yeah, like an It's a Small World set. I think that'd be quite cool. Although we have a few boat rides in the game now, like a proper boat ride. Like an It's a Small World or Pirates of the Caribbean boat ride where, you know, not like the Cascade, where it's genuinely just all water. Oops. I don't have the concrete or asphalt patch. Yeah, I'll show you when we get in the game. I'll show you why you don't have them. Not planning on it, headphone user, no. Planetcoaster's trying to sync with Steam. Hold on. Let just do that and I'll... oh, it's taken a while. Have we got a little update, have we? That better not be why it crashed. Amelie animatronic. Yeah, that kind of thing. Where's the popcorn from? Popcorn's from Frontier. They sent me some Planet Coaster popcorn. Checking in for the first time. Hello, whoever that was, sorry. Home early from work and now I can finally join the stream slightly later. Hi, Dennis. Welcome. I'm so annoyed as my hard drive has been playing up and deleting all my files apart from some software, including Steam. Because of this, I lost a game I made in Unity. Oh, that sucks. Are you a father? I am, yes. Can you hear a crying baby? I think there may be a crying baby behind me. Yes, I have an 8-month-old son. Why is the screen black? The game crashed. I'm just in the process of getting it up and running. Okay, gotta go. Cheers, Mr. M. Thanks for stopping by. Is that Xander making noises in the background? Yes, he is. He's going through a bit of a sleep regression at the moment, so he's not sleeping very well. So apologies if he's very noisy. It doesn't sound too annoyed. It just sounds like I'm not ready for sleeping, Mum. Mum's here tonight, by the way, which is why I'm not running off. Normally, Tuesday she plays netball, but they're having a couple of weeks off for Easter. This popcorn's pretty good. Okay, the game's up and running now, so why is the screen still black? No, thank you very much, Elsa. Let it go, let it go. Thanks, Elsa. It's very much appreciated. Screen's still black. How strange is that? Just because since the game crashed, the screen's still black. It's probably because I closed it with Task Manager. Okay, hold on then. Display capture. No, she's showing us nothing. What about game capture then? See if that works. That one. Ah, perfect. Okay, so move you down. Okay, cool. Right, sorry about that, folks. Resume. Oh, studio's back up. That means I don't think there's been a autosave. When was the autosave made? The 7th. 3 days ago was my last autosave. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to have to do that terror again, but never mind. Here's what I wanted to show you. If you want to add the new terrain paints into your park, don't just load your park up using this. Okay, instead go to play and then go to my parks and find your park here. So for instance, we're going to go into Geekism Studios, and rather than click resume, there's a little one here, look, terrain paint. So I click that, and then you pick the terrain paints you want and then click load. I'm not going to do that because obviously I have the ones I want. And then once you've done that, save it, and then you'll have those in there. So yeah, that's how you do it. Hey Johnson, could you give me a shout out? Yeah, sure. Ah! There you go, there's your shout out. Are you a feature creator? No. What games do you play? This one. I wonder who that Elsa was. Oh man, that popcorn is so salty. Would you like the possibility of Frontier adding a water park expansion? Yeah, I would. I'd like to see them be able to do it to the same parks, though, which I don't think they would do. I think you'd have to start a new park. I'd like to be able to see you do a mix of both, though. It's not just this one, you liar. All right, calm down. Thank you for the train paint help. Yeah, no worries. A few people have had a bit of an issue with that. I might do a little video on it or something, because I know a lot of people ask. I'm getting a lot of comments asking about that. I can't figure that one out. Pair. Can you write it phonetically? This is a mukbang stream now. Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, look at this lovely... Oh, man, that's depressing. All right, let's see how quick we can do this now. This will be a fun thing. He says. Let's see how quick we can get back to where we were. Oh, no, we couldn't do that, could we? Hold on. Oh, we're on it. We're on it. Here we go. And you. Let's go. How do I get my Patreon tag or rank on Discord? You should have had an email from Patreon with details. Change the colour of sign. Yeah, will do. Okay. Oh, it's so annoying that I can't do that. How did I do it before then? I'll drag them in that way. Okay, so you're too small now. Haven't heard any reasons, but this is just what I've ever... maybe it might happen if the sources that I forgot were wrong, but I don't think that's likely. I missed what you're on about. You're saying no water park. Water park expansion is never happening. There you go. I mean, what Silverette says is the truth. Christ. Delete. Right, okay. No, not you. Let's get you all out of the way for a minute. Okay, cool. There we go. Pull up the gay again. Hi, Jonty. Hi, Harag. Yeah. I thought you were going to see me die on stream then. I got some popcorn stuck in my throat. Okay. Okay. Oh, poor baby boy is not settling at all. Might have to call it short, folks. So I can go and help out, do me duty and all that. Let's see if we can at least get these little fixes done again, because it was annoying. Working on a new Valvara episode, but I can't tell when it's out. Sorry, sometime this week. Oh, somebody asking. It's so good, Valvara. The new pictures of it are so good. Such a crazy build. Okay, there we go. And then we will do some more of that. So there's the colour that's off, isn't it? So you copy to you. There we go. Okay, so there we go. There's the two most important bits of this episode done. So let's. I hope we get a little bit more done, because otherwise the thumbnail's going to look a bit rubbish. Let's save you. Save. Do you think a free fall drop coaster would be good? What, like 13? I have to go and start live streaming. Thanks to you, I feel like doing it again. Oh, cool, Switch. So have fun with it, buddy. Cheers, Jonty. I sorted the Discord rank. Need to check my emails more often. Good thing, Jake. There we go. I'm glad you got that sorted, buddy. Okay. Oops. Okay. Let's see if we can crack out this pillar pretty quick. Is autosave on? Yeah, it is, but I think it's autosave that crashes, to be honest. If I'm honest with you, I think that's what causes the crash. It tries to autosave when the gizmo is being used. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Come away from that music a little, because it's a little repetitive. Just a tad. It's like an infinity type coaster, like the Smiler. Yes, I'd like to see that. We have a couple of sort of like rip-off Gerstlauers, don't we? But yeah, proper sort of Gerstlauer Infinity would be good. What is Discord? It's like a chat program. Yeah, it's like a chat program. That's it, really. You can click the link in the description. We'll take you to it. You have a lovely little chinwag with all the lovely Geekism people over there. We have lots of fun there. It's so crazy how quick you can do stuff once you have got a rough idea of what you're doing. It's why I always recommend people get reference images, because it makes life so much quicker. Theme park theory. What are you on about, Tom? Stop spamming the chat, please. Geekism, the colour of the theatre, remember to fix it so it isn't pink. Oh, yes, we did that. I just did that before, yeah. Have you been on Wicker Man? Yeah, I rode it first day it was open to the public, so we did work it out. So something like 134th member of the public to ride it or something like that. which is a cool thing, I guess. Okay, let's click done on you. Love how you're creative you are, Bill. Thank you, Logical. There's lots of us out there who are creative. I think the Infinity Coaster can be decidedly made with the current Gerstlauer Unifighter and the Rage trains. Yeah, there you go. So that's using the what like the way you swap the thingies out. You pretty much get what you need, which is cool. There we go. Just needed to clip. Ooh, no, we don't want that to clip there, do we? Okay. There we go. That's where that's going. Where is Theme Park Theory? I don't know what you're on about, Tom. Sorry, buddy. Hey, Gunnar, welcome. Glad you caught the stream, pal. Okay, right. Where the next pieces were at the top of the columns. I swear there's been a blip in the space-time continuum. Yeah, sorry. If you were gone, we had a crash. Planko crashed. Sucks, I know. Trying to inspire me to buy the Studios pack. Oh, cool. Can you let Frontier know so I can get some kickback? There we go. Have you been on the Wicker Man Alton's house? Yep, just answered that. Please don't spam the channel. If I don't see your comment, you can get one more go. This must be smaller this time because we had to duplicate those last time. And again. Now this time we're only doing it 4 times. Curious. Hey John, just an idea. You could add a pre-show into the cinema building or put a queue through it, or even have priority pass only. Theme Park Theory, the video shows you were going to make for 10k subs or Patreon. Oh, yeah. Do you know what? I never found the time. It's something that I still think about a lot, you know, but I don't know. Maybe now YouTube's doing a little bit better for me. It's something I could go back and look at again. Because I do feel bad that I never did that. Yeah, it was actually one of the very early Patreon tiers back when I wasn't really sure how Patreon would do, and it did really much better than I thought it was going to, and got to the tier really quick. How are you doing today? I'm doing great, Oscar. Thanks for asking. How are you, buddy? There's a yellow post clipping into the column. Yes, there is. Yeah, we'll clean that up. There we go. Drag you down. to there. Yeah, I'm going to have to definitely sort of rebuild this and then call it a day, I think, because he is not selling at all. He's been a naughty boy. I don't want to leave his poor mum bothering with him all day. So we did that, didn't we? And then we did that. Oops. There we go. Like I say, it's so crazy how quick you can rebuild stuff. So I don't, like, as long as I haven't done loads, I don't mind the odd crash. I should have said that, should I? Yeah, I don't mind the odd crash. I mean, I don't want them, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. The only thing I haven't done is rebuilt that bit around there, but I'll do that off camera. It wasn't very interesting, was it? Let's be honest. Whoops. Thanks for responding to my comments. Love channels that talk with the subscribers. I try my best to, if I can. It's getting difficult because there's getting more and more comments, to be honest. But I am trying to keep on top of them, especially on the bigger videos. I try and reply as much as I can to things on Pinewood and this. Right, I think we dragged that down, didn't we? So that it didn't look too silly. I think we went into there, didn't we? Oh my word, thank you very much. Sparrow3212. Is that like some sort of code? Keep doing what you're doing. What have you got planned for part 3 of Pinewood? I have the same last name as you. Well, it's the best last name. Part 3 of Pinewood. We're on part 30 odd. But next, I really... Oh, do you mean stage 3? Stage 3 is going to be the 70s, so we're going to do like a classic Arrow Looper. Sort of really old jank steel coaster. Why doesn't this look like it did before? What have we done differently? This top doesn't look as funk as it should, I think. Did we come out like that? Yeah, that's what we did. That's why it doesn't. Yeah. That's what we did. Thank you very much for the donation. It's very generous. Yeah, that's exactly what we did, isn't it? There is the O for Oliver. Okay, you keep telling yourself that, buddy. Can we get away with not reducing that one middle piece? Yeah, we can. We'll leave that at that. That looks like a thing. Gosh, that's a top-notch pillar, not having been side-masted. Thank you very much, Remnants. A top-notch pillar. Yeah, we got there in the end, didn't we? It's the second time we built it, so it should be pretty good. I'll drag that down a little, just to get that sort of tiered height. Okay, and that caps off that a little bit very well. Okay, so basically the thumbnail for this video is going to be this pillar. This is the only thing we managed to accomplish because of the game crashing. What are you going to do? As soon as I put this down, I'm saving it. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Remnant. Remnant Boy is a really fantastic Planko builder. He's not got many YouTube videos, but I would recommend going and heading over and checking out his channel because the stuff he has done is utterly stunning. But that's pretty much right, isn't it? I think it needs to come a little forward. One sec. Hashtag spooky dog. We've got a sleeping baby. I think we've got a sleeping baby. Does that mean I can carry on till 10? I was just about to finish.
As long as you don't hear any excessive screaming.
Oh, I can't hear him. They tell me. I can't hear through the headphones. People are like, is that the baby? Yeah. Okay, we'll go till 10 then, folks. It sounds like Nicola has won the battle tonight, but she hasn't won the war. Yeah, like I said before, we're going through a bit of a sleep regression phase at the moment, and yeah, it's not fun, bless. When will we finish the Subnautica ride? I don't know. I kind of got a little bit fed up of it this week because hell, dark rides in this game. Jeez, we will, but I don't know when. You sound like you're doing ASMR. Why do people go on about that stuff all the time? It's weird. It's not weird, you know. Whatever floats your boat, but I don't know why people keep mentioning it to me. Just want to get a little bit of height in those. Yeah, that's better. Tiny humans will always win in the end. Yeah, damn right. Oh, Esper Ridley's here as well. God, we've got a smorgasbord of fantastic creators here. Remnant I love your stuff. And so you should, Sylv. It's great. I love Wicker Man. It's my favourite ride on Terrace. What is your favourite ride there? And your thoughts on Wicker Man? I think Wicker Man's great. Really great experience. Lovely themed ride. I think they've done really well with it. My favourite ride there is 13. I know it's not necessarily a popular choice, but I love it. I just think it's a great family coaster. Okay, let's save that. You're going to play Software Inc. No, looks a bit boring. Where would you rate Wicker Mountain Towers? I'd put it... I don't know. I need to ride it a couple more times because at the moment it's really up there, but it might just be up there because it's new. Can't help but think ASMR is some kinky thing. Oh, 100% it's kinky thing. Yeah, 100%. People say it's not. Where were the bees on Wicker Man? There wasn't any, so I took my own on with me. Doesn't your pillow need to touch the stairs at the bottom? No. See, here's the problem. The reason it doesn't do that is because the stairs are jank. Because the stairs are path. I might need to go back and get rid of those stairs, you know. Because I was going to do the path. Yeah, do you know what? I will. I was going to do path there, you see. And I decided against it. It now means we have a slightly wonk build. So, yeah, what hasn't worked right there? That side's right to that side, pretty much. Ah, no, so it isn't the stairs, actually. I mean, we probably will still end up getting rid of it. But it's actually me where I've placed the pillar. So hold on a minute and I'll go back and fix that. When do you stop? When you say like that, it sounds like you want me to stop now. I'm going to stop at 10 p.m, so another 45 minutes. So, yeah, don't worry. You've got a little while in me left yet. Yeah, we've cut that in half, right? Sorry about that. You can see what we've done now. We've actually clipped there. Go on. There, yeah. So, and then brought it forward. Well spotted, by the way. Okay, we're never going to get them lined up, but I'm going to go with it. Mini John T. Hubby and I have really got into my time at Portia this week. They added farming now. Yeah, I saw. I think it's one of the ones that we're going to pop back to and again. Yeah, one of the things that I can see ourselves having a little look at every so often. Okay, cool. That's them done. Let's just fix this up. What else can we get rid of? That's it. We'll keep that bit of rope there. Okay, good. Nemesis Subcellar still there. It's still there. It's not open. It's now the closest thing to the now defunct alien encounter at Disney World. Yeah, it was quite a similar sort of experience, actually. I hated both of them. All right. Okay, happy with that. Happy with those pillars. All right, let's tidy up the back again. So this is where we actually lost it last time. So I'm going to save again. And we'll see if we can finish this off. Quick vote. Who's got the better voice, John T or Espy Ridley? Oh, Espy Ridley, definitely. He's got the most amazing accent. I need to sleep at 20:25. Oh, yeah, we've got a few minutes. We can always catch the rest later. It all goes up onto the thingy afterwards. Internet is the word I couldn't think of then. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, Ryan's in the chat as well. Hi, Ryan. So Ryan, I've now been told that his name is Ryan. Is it froze again? I thought it froze again then. I only recall seeing it written down most recently, so I was pronouncing it Rian. Because I know a guy called Rian, which is why I thought it was that way. But Ryan, I mentioned him in the last episode of this series. He's the guy who did those awesome studio builds that I kind of ripped off. So, yeah, thanks very much for being good enough for me to rip you off. Miss Jonty, I think as much as I love SPR, oh, yeah. No, SP's great. and he's going to be, I hope, working on something for this place. He seemed quite interested when I mentioned it a while ago, so we'll see if he actually gets around to it. That'd be really good. Tony's doing some Nautica Planet Coaster series. Can I use your ideas? Just need to make sure before I edit. Yeah, do what you like. Go ahead. Mad props to Ryan. Yeah, his stuff is so good. That little like celebrity. What I don't know what did he decide he was calling it? Celebrity studio type thing. Oh, it's just gorgeous, gorgeous. I'd tell you. Spanish accents sound really sexy. Just pretty. Oh god, they really do. Yeah. We've been brought up thinking Spanish accents are fit. And luckily, I can say from first-hand experience that I've met Borgia in real life, and he's fit. So his accent goes with with his face. There we go. My name gets mispronounced all the time. Oh, is that you, Ryan? Do you have a weird? Oh, screen's gone black again. Give me a sec. There we go. It's come back. It's so weird that I wish I knew what it was. Yes, I can imagine it did because it looks like Rihanna. Like I say, that is a name. I don't know what I'm telling you. Can we use these over here? Should be able to. This should be all the same size. No problem, man. I don't feel that good, and don't be afraid of talking with any of us. We're a really friendly community. Oh God, yeah, Lewis. Yeah, chat away, pal. Chat away. I hate this idea that people like myself and SPR and gotta go. See you. Thanks, Reggie Bill. Thanks for stopping by. And Sylvan and all that are celebs. We're not. We're people who play video games. It just so happens that we record it and put it online. That's the only difference. I'm really not a fan of the term YouTuber. I hate the idea of people on YouTube being famous. Ugh, it's gross. We're going to end up with a real little funk here that we're going to have to try and bodge. The reason is because the whole thing is based on that path, and the path is a bit jank, so we are going to end up with a little bit off here, but I think it's so unnoticeable in the grand scheme of things that we'll get away with it. This is where we froze, wasn't it? This is actually where we got to. So there you go. We have now gone further than when the game froze. That's good. And we did it in about 10 minutes. What took us an hour and a half before. I need to sleep. Love your videos. Keep the good word. Thank you, headphone user. Thanks for stopping by. There's no elitism in Planko. No, not at all. Oh, run out of pop. Planko Spotlight's dead. I don't like to use the term dead, but yeah, it's dead. Yeah, unfortunately, it deemed too much work to get everyone together and organised and stuff. So we are looking at doing some charity streams in the future, sort of less often, to help raise money for the awesome cause. But yeah, I don't think there's going to be many videos going up there, unfortunately. Tried to get a copy of the movies from Swanson Town, hope it would work, but failed again. Have a look online. You have to get a little crack. So if you've got a copy of the game, there's a little crack online that'll do it for you. Do you like Nerd Cubed? Yeah, I do. I'm going to sound really horrible now. I don't think he's very good at Planet Coaster, but I like his other content. And I think he's a really nice, very funny man. Yeah, I like Daniel a lot, but I was never a massive fan of his Planet Coaster stuff, to be honest. Windows 10. Yeah, you can do it. You need to do a little registry thing with it. Save, yeah, good point. Isn't it awful you have to think about that sort of stuff? Ooh, I get quite tired. Do you like Overwatch? No, it was nice to shout, Vinny. No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not really my sort of game. I'm a big fan of the IP. I'm a big fan of Blizzard's IP. Geekism TV on Twitch. Hey, guy, we mentioned you before. You were playing Planet Coaster. You popped up in the corner of my screen that you were playing. Okay, let's copy this roof. It's not a roof, it's the pavement piece, but it's quite neat because you can do that with it, you see. And then you don't need any crazy clipping like we did before. In America, cinemas are most often called movie theaters. You might want to rename it. Well, that's actually a good point. Yeah, they normally aren't named movie theaters, but the one I'm basing it on, which is the one from the game The Movies, calls it a cinema, which is interesting. And that's probably just because Lionhead was a British company and they messed up. But I'm going to go with I'm going to go with that just because, like I said, that's the one I'm basing it from. Okay. Oh, that's really annoying. Look, we'll just put we'll put a column there. Nobody will notice. It's rather sad, really, about Spotlight. Such a long, drawn-out teaser campaign, so much hype built up, and then it's like a month after launch. Yeah, it is a shame. Just we kind of bit off a little bit more than we can chew, and there were certain people who were doing a hell of a lot more work than others, and it just kind of it was a thing that we just unfortunately couldn't really work and carry on with. Shame. But onwards and upwards, we're all a lot of them. The people who are involved are still making their own great content, and like I say, we're planning on doing stuff in the future. Put the shop down. No, I think we're not going to. I think too many people were pissed off that they walked through the doors, so we won't. Just because I don't like winding people up too much. Is that going to look awful? No, that's okay. That looks like it's supporting, which is good because we're all about that. Why no gulpy slash? Yeah, I personally I don't mind people clipping through doors, but everyone was getting a bit crazy about it. So, wait, does he check chat? I certainly do. Big cheese 2, very specific name. The chat moves pretty quick. I know it doesn't look like it because you're on Twitch, but I'm also streaming on YouTube, and there's a few hundred people over there chatting away. So I do sometimes miss chat, unfortunately, just because it's a little swift. When do you think when Nerky released a full Planet Coaster series in one night? Interesting idea. I've not seen many other people do it, so I can't imagine it worked particularly well. Like I say, I wasn't not particularly a fan of the stuff he makes in the game, so. Like I say, he's I don't sound horrible, but he's just there are no, I'm not gonna say anything. Can't say it nice. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. How do you get Oreo to get in the same place every time? My cat ignores me. That's just his spot. It's like a little, I'll see if I can bring the camera out and show you. Oh, no, the wire's a bit tight. It's like a shelf thing that sits on a radiator, and he just loves being near humans, so he wants to be near me, and he would sit on my lap, but but he sits there because he's nearby, and also when the radiator's on, he loves it because it's warm, I guess. Excuse me, popcorn sticking. Oh, hey pal, could you hear people talking about you? Could you have a little stretch? Yeah, he's my number one buddy. Oreo is. We do. He comes everywhere with me. He's a big fan of me, which is pretty good because I'm a big fan of myself. Just want to try and clip this a little neater if I can. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I'm back. You're on YouTube now. Hello. It's much busier over here. Oreo is cute. Yeah, he is, but he knows it. That's the problem. He knows he's cute. Oh, SBR, I'm glad you're here, actually. I was actually mentioned you before. I'm really struggling figuring out how to do a decent-sized version of the movie's logo in the game. Because it's really like small detail inside the O. There's a little camera inside the O. So can you have a look at it and see if you can get suggestions on pieces to use? That'd be really good. What did I miss? Oh, loads, Miles. We did everything twice because we had a crash. So that should be pretty much the box done. Yeah, okay. So I think what we need to do is... Okay, let's just get in here. I'm actually going to lower this floor a little bit so that we've got a little bit of a lip. I know we can't do much because of that border, but we could do something like that. Yeah, that's good. So we've got a little bit of a lip, and then we're going to add a door on here like a fire door. I've been here 20 minutes. Yeah, no, we were chatting. I've just remembered. We mentioned a long time ago. I didn't think you were here when we mentioned it first time round. Galaxy Guy Gamer said doesn't have the time. What for? What don't I have the time for? You're probably right. Are you going to do a City Skylines ride? Might do. I think I haven't really got time for a new City Skylines series. Theming you did for Subnautica was great. Maybe you should try perhaps a section of that queue inside the movie theatre and have small scenes that you pass through on the way to the ride. You should make Oreo the mascot of the channel. He is the mascot of the channel. Yes, I say I'm getting attention again as opposed to address my adoring fans. Yeah, he knows it exactly. Knows it. Okay, doors. What I would give for some more sort of standard modern doors. Like at the moment we have that. See, that's not awful actually. Thinking about it, that is not awful. We could probably get away with that there. What I would like is I don't really want to see it from the queue. Yeah, perfect. We ever do a park review spotlight? No. No, I don't like the idea of me making money off other people's work. I can look into that, see what I can do. Thanks, SPR. Like I say, don't need to make it. I kind of like the idea of trying to make it, but just have a look at it and see if you can think of some things that you can use for the O. Because in the game, the camera is cut out of the O, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I think I'm going to have to build the camera on top of the O. Hey, geez, I haven't been able to catch a stream because I was on holiday and busy both Tuesdays. Anyway, I love the new studios videos and hope to have a good Easter. Thank you, you too, yeah. Remnant boy, what are you saying, Remnant? I'm sure you've mentioned it. Mentioned what? So is this going to be a dark ride? No. This is going to be like a studios tour. So this is going to be the queue goes around the back of the building, and it's all very open. With various props, and then we're going to have a studios tour like here. Obviously, we've got to bring the ground up to match, but different sets and things are going to be based on the movies. So no, the actual cinema itself is just a skin. It's just an interior that looks a little top heavy now, looking at it like that. Yeah, it also looks nothing like a cinema because cinema screen has to go in there somewhere. Huh. We're going to have to bring this up a little bit. I don't mind bringing it up a little bit. I'm trying to keep it... okay, we could... All right, let's have a little play. Do, 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 do. How awful would it look if it was there? Yeah, that's okay. I can live with that. In that case, we're going to have to probably get rid of that door. Hey, folks, sorry I'm late. Hi, was that DL, was it? Yeah, hey, DL. How's it going, buddy? Why have you changed the ground height? We want to build a highway below the park a little. So that we can have a bridge entry across a city walk style area like Universal Studios in Florida. That's why. And also I thought it would help if we're going to do maybe do a dark ride later on, it would help. It's now made most of that work we did before completely superfluous, but never mind. We got to use the word superfluous, so I'm kind of happy about it. Hi Johnny, finally caught one of your live streams. Hey, Lord Encore, is it? Welcome. Use force perspective on the building. I won't. I'll tell you why. It doesn't really work in the game. It's really hard to do, and it doesn't really work unless you're actually sort of looking at it, you know? Yep, like you, I'm in the pack of the house to move hell. Yeah, you're a lot further ahead than me, though. We've got a good while yet before we go. We're actually... We're not. The work we're doing isn't actually to move. The work we're doing is to sell it. So we're trying to make it look, finished and livable. Not that it isn't finished and livable. Obviously, we're living in it. But just little things like licks of paint and new light bulbs and all that kind of thing. So yeah, a lot of the stuff we're doing is just to get it sort of suitable for sale. Yeah, okay, that doesn't look awful. It gives us larger expanses of space to do something with, but actually we can probably get away with that. We'll do some more stuff with those, I think. Head not to bed. Have a good night. Don't forget to save. Thanks, Lord Landers. Hello, nice work? Question mark. Where did you get so much imagination and information for these amazing parks? Hello to Wario the cat. Hello, Victor. Inspiration wise, I don't know really. Just I play the game and like I look at reference images and I look at other people playing. I get a lot of inspiration from watching other people play. Not to the point where I copy them, but sometimes they'll just use a piece and just go and use it. And I'm like, oh, that's a really good idea, and I'll just have that in the back of the head somewhere to use. Love your work. I've just spotted on Planet Coaster and your work inspires me. Thank you, Pilot. It's nice to know. Remember me? I'm the one who won a Planet Coaster kit. Oh, well done, Jared. I hope you're enjoying it, pal. Hope you're getting good use out of it. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this path, aren't we? Let's get rid of this path, and we'll do some nice stairs up instead. Good. There we go. And we'll stop making it trying to make it a building. Where's that cool piece that we can use there? Is it that one or is it? Isn't that one? But you know what? That'll actually do. Wasn't the one I was thinking of, but I think that'll actually fit really quite well. Bye. Well, now I'm getting inspiration from you. Well, good. Well, there you go. So it all comes out in the wash, doesn't it? But yeah, I like watching other people. That's where I get a lot of my stuff from, my ideas from. And like I say, it's not necessarily copying them; it's just seeing how they use pieces. And then sometimes when it like Rihanna, like Ryan, I do actually just copy. Let's knock you down a little dark, and you're a bit too bright. Building wise, any tips for us beginners? I do have a beginner's tutorial, and also I'd really recommend Ruble Trillions' tutorials. So they are awesome. Probably like the sort of standard now, I think. Mine are a little old and outdated and based a bit more around the game being a simulation game, which obviously never really worked out. So yeah, Ruble does a really awesome one on custom walls and custom roofs and all things like that. So I would definitely go and give him a check that out. Ruble Trillions. He's the guy who built awesome stuff in Pinewood for us as well. One more hour until I get 100,000 hours on Planet Coaster. Wow, Luke, you're ahead of me. Is Subnautica right finished? I hope it is soon. If not, no, it's not. I'm hopefully going to have a bit of a go in it tomorrow and have a good sort of session on it tomorrow and get some stuff done. Some of these aren't the same size as the other ones, which is a bit of a pain, but I'm going to live with it. And also, I think they would work better as more of a pavementy colour. In fact, let's rob this pavement colour and use that. I think that'll work out quite well. Every Tuesday, mine's a Coke. What are we saying? See you later. Thank you, Opera Sir. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Things I struggled with before I found Geekism with theming and scale, but now I've seen rise like Subnautica and the whole Main Street area. I've learned a lot. Thanks, Johnson. No worries, Lewis. Scale is something I struggle with, to be honest with you. If you go and watch something like Bro Coaster, they really nail the scale. And nail the scale. That's good. Hashtag nail the scale. And also, if you look at the Bro Nation Discord, you'll see some really great scale buildings on there as well. Scale is something that still gets away from me. Will you be getting an annual pass for Disneyland California? No. In a word. No, that's still going to be a bit of away from where I'm staying. My closest park will be Canada's Wonderland, which I'm quite excited about seeing. Looks relatively decent. Some nice coasters there. A lot of jank as well, but that's good. I like a bit of jank in my parks. There we go. That looks better, doesn't it? Yeah, that's good. So what I was thinking is the reason we've got a big space here is the movies sign is going to go here, that you can see it both sides. What's your Planco upload schedule? So Tuesdays is Planco live streams, Fridays is Pinewood Hills, Studios is as and when at the moment. So I'm trying to do a couple a week. It'll probably settle down to a day in the week eventually, something like Sundays, I'd imagine. because then you've got like Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, so it spreads it through. In the midway stuff in Pinewood, put in one of those guess your weight booths and call it Nail the Scale. Nice, I like it, DL. Good, it's a good suggestion, buddy. Where are you moving to? Just outside of Toronto. In the middle of my homework projects, I really should be doing it. Go away then, please. Don't watch me. Go and do work. I think that the stairs should have a little bit of contrast to the road or street. Yeah, maybe they're a bit dark. Yeah, I think they look a little dark, actually. Nail the Scale is the name of my new metal band. Did you hear the joke about the two Spanish firemen? Jose and Josby. Very good. I like that one. Do you have any plans for hotels? Yeah, we're going to do a bit of a strip of them, to be honest. Restaurants and hotels and stuff. Kind of like a city walk style thing. It's that last one that actually changes the colour of them, isn't it? Yeah, that's better. They were a bit dark before. What ride did you use for the sub ride? I can't find it. I assume it means you haven't got the Studios pack, because it was one of the new ones that came with the Studios pack. But if you have got the Studios pack, you'll find it under Track Rides, because it's not actually a coaster. It goes Track Rides Custom, and it'll be their Motion Robotic Arm. Look at the size of it. I mean, it looks great, but geez, it's big in it. Okay, good. Right, you know what? Subtle changes, but I think that's all works out pretty well overall. I'll tell you what I wanted to do. This is really ridiculous and not needed at all, but I want to do it, so I'm going to do it. And that is get the fairy lights. Get the 2 meter variable ones. I think probably 4 meter even. Wow, and stick them under here with the right camera. So hold on, we need to get into this building first before we do anything else. Scenery, 4 meter variable, and then we set them all to like kind of like that colour actually, like a slightly off yellow. So I've been ignoring chat. Okay, I don't have any DLCs yet, but I may get them if I get Planco into Planco some more. Yeah, I'd personally recommend the Studios pack. I think it's the most useful one for this kind of style building. I mean, obviously for a Studios park, but also for a realistic style building. I think Studios and then Spooky is probably the most useful. So they're the ones I would look at for yourself. This whole thing is tiered. This is going to take me for absolutely forever, because each one of these I actually need to go and pull out again. Created a ride based off of Hex. Did you ever see it? I don't think I saw your ride. I love Hex though. It's one of my favourite rides. Probably my favourite non-coaster in the park. Big fan of Hex. Love the theming. Right. Oh my word, this is going to take forever. Oh my word. I sounded really northern then. Don't know why I'm not northern. I'm going to have to do every single one of these like this. Oy vey. That sounded Jewish then. I don't know why I'm not Jewish. I don't have the new terrain paints, but I updated the game and got the DLC. Green block, you have to go in and change some of the paints you've already got by going into My Parks on the loading screen. Would you like to see a walkthrough live action attractions added so you can make your guests stop and control actors? Yes. Yes, I would. I'd like to see scare mazes. Yeah, that'd be a nice addition. Maybe Halloween. We'll get those. What's your opinion of Terra Terra being changed to Guardians of the Galaxy? I'm indifferent to it really. I love Terra Terra, but stuff needs to change and move on. So I'm kind of okay with it. Why are you going to Canada? For more reasons than I have time in this stream to talk about. But yeah, lots of various reasons. About larger issues like the state of the UK economy and government and things, and then also just smaller things like I kind of fancy a change and quite like how they do stuff over there. Quite like their setup. Personally, despite the new ride, it is good. I hate it. What do you hate? Everyone misses your dad low. Sorry, Mr. Malova. Orlando's isn't changing. No, it's not. No. Well, not yet. Anyway, we'll see. But no, I don't. I think Orlando doesn't need to change theirs with all of the other stuff they're doing, Star Wars and Toy Story and all that. Apologies in advance. No need to apologise. Were you active in RCT3 before playing? No, I'd never played RCT3 actually. Never had a computer that was good enough. I played 2 a lot. Enjoyed that. But no, never played 3. Is this worth? Tell me now. Is this worth doing? Evening, everyone. What we're building tonight? Right, Random Wallaby, welcome. We're just kind of having a little mess on the cinema, to be honest with you. Doing some pillar work and then a bit of work on the undercarriage here. It's easy to copy over to the other side. Yeah, but then it wouldn't work because the line. Thank you very much, the gaming gang. Refuse to do my homework. I will watch the jauntiest sparrow there is, and I will donate to the jauntiest jaunty sparrow. Okay, thanks. It's very generous, buddy. But yeah, do your homework. Don't make me come in there. Do you think they could ever add shows into the game? Yeah, I mean the tech's there, isn't it? I'd love to see. I'd love to see shows in the game, proper ones. Okay. See, personally, I think they look good, but then you're never going to see them. I need to urinate. You sounded like Sheldon's mother. Excellent job on this park. Thank you, Patrick. Yeah, I'm not sure that's worth it. I think it probably would be if they were if the ceiling was tiered. We could make the ceiling tiered, but that means you'd have to do all those again. In Pinewood, what piece did you use for the pedestrian rumble strip? I'll show you. I'll show you. A couple of people have asked me that this week, actually. I must have mentioned it in a video. Oh, it did, because we redid the path, didn't we? It was... We've just used it to make those stairs. Yeah, you. It was this. It was either this... No, it was that one. There we go. It was that one. It was that. It was the top of that. Sunk in. And then... art shapes. I believe it was what's the one with the weird name? Prolate spheroid. It was either that one or it might have been the half prolate spheroid, I suppose. Just sunk up a little like that. You can't super chat in Australia. It says he's not allowed in your country. Oh, that sucks. But I turn mine off. I don't like it. I'd rather you donate through Streamlabs because YouTube take a mighty cut. A mighty cut. There you go. So that's how you did it, and then obviously looped them across and tweaked them to make them look right. But basically, that was how I did them. What about cheating and use a billboard? It's not really cheating because I've still got to sit and make the billboard. I would consider tiering the ceiling, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to carry on with them just now. That might be something for another day. There we go. But I'm happy. I am happy with the archway, the pillars and stuff. I used to work in a recycling plant that only recycles shoes. It was soul destroying. Good. Sci-fi's a bit naff. The inside looks good, but the reskin outside is a bit naff. Yeah, I don't like the outside of it, to be honest. But apparently the animatronics are really good. Yes, there you go, DL saying the animatronics are really good. Just put them on the yellow strip. You can have a bottom bit running around the ceiling. Yeah. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm still not sure. Let's do a bit of work on the roof here then, because it does need a little something. So let's go back to those doors. Where's that simple door we had? Perfect. You're going to go there. You don't really look like a fire door, really, but you're the best we've got. And then we're going to have some steps up to this bit. Because, well, you would, wouldn't you? No. These are going to have to be concrete ones. And I need an archer. I have no idea how big these are meant to be. Oops, sorry, pal. Okay, that's better. Johnson, what would be cool is if you did a studios extra or a behind the stage whenever you do billboards. You don't really need to commentate over it. It'd be nice to see how you make them all. We do come sometimes on the stream. Thank you very much, Amy Howard Art. Always love your streams. And Ario. Oh, thank you very much, Ario. That one's for you. We're going to have to get you some treats. Okay? We'll get you a bit of tuna. He loves tuna. What cat doesn't, I suppose? It's quite. Do you know what? He's in many ways he's not really a normal cat. But then in some, he's really sort of standard. And one of his sort of standards is that he loves tuna. There we go. Thank you very much for the donation. Like I say, donations all go straight back into supporting the stream, pays for the fibre optic internet, pays for me to have a night off work, so I can always be here every Tuesday to stream for you guys. Every single penny we take goes straight back into making it happen. Let's make it happen, man. Is it recolorable? Yeah, it is. But what colour's a fire door? I don't know, like grey? Like dark grey? Will you still listen to Popmaster in Canada? I hope so. Have I mentioned that I listen to Popmaster, sorry. Yeah, I love me a bit Popmaster. I did pretty well today. I got 24 and 31. Yeah, I was quite chuffed myself. They're red in the US. Oh, okay. Red it is then. Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. They have a little sign. Yeah, we could do we can add a sign. Yeah, we can make a sign that says fire exit. That's no issue. I forget sometimes that this park is based in the US. I spent so long trying to get away from standard US stuff in Pinewood that I forget that this one is actually a US park, so we can do sort of things like that. Stick a fence on that. Plus, you guys like the idea of extending DLC, which means each of the themes currently in the game, senior pieces, build pieces. Yes, I do actually. I'm a big fan of that. They've gone back and added stuff that works with other themes. I think that's a really great way of doing it. Because like I say, it's made me go back and use some sci-fi stuff already that I probably wouldn't have done before. So, yeah, I'm all about that. Where's that one? There we go. Like I said, there's one that looks right, isn't there? Yeah, God, it's huge, isn't it? Let's drag it down to that size. Okay, good. Right, let's make that red then, if they're normally red. Like a deeper red, I guess. And then we can add a sign above it. Let's use one of the new signs, which for some reason aren't in signs. They're in here instead. Traffic sign, that looks about right. So we'll make you red. In fact, let's, hold on. That's red there, isn't it? Yeah. Is it? Fire exit. And it's going to have to be probably, I'll say Arbitron. The only one that really fits. There we go. Right, how's that look? Let's get the amount of times I forget the Archer. There's hundreds of them hanging around Pinewood. I think it works better as an update that drives new sales of existing DLCs. A standalone extension DLC might not carry its own weight cost-wise. Yeah, I kind of go with that as well. Not the live stream, I mean the video and Jonty's comments over it. What are we on about, sorry. Available later on the channel to watch. All streams go on, yeah. Do you mean about like a speed build of this? No, there won't be a speed build of this, no. I did try doing both once and my computer cried at me. So look, you can't really see the fire exit. No, that's good. You don't want it to be quite viewable. What else would you have up here? I mean, you know, there's you wouldn't have storage up here, would you? There just would not be storage up here. I tell you what you might have is some lighting up onto that cinema sign. So let's just quickly make it nighttime. Yeah, you would definitely have some lighting up to that. So lights. Are they the flame ones? I'll be honest with you, I kind of like the idea of having something. No, they're a bit too much like torches, aren't they? Like there. These are sort of places that would have them. No, we won't use that. It's a little bit too highly themed, even for this, to be honest with you. AC, yeah, good shout. Yeah, we'll have some AC. Okay, let's just get some spotlights up here first, though. The Archer is the perfect height. Oh, you somebody asking about the Archer? Yes, he's the same height as a guest, so you can use him to kind of make sure you're staying within scale. Where do we want that? Kind of like it there on a bit of an angle. That works quite well. There. Okay, and then that needs to come. We'll do it yellow. It needs to come way down. There we go. Perfect. Duplicate, yeah. And use the world axis to get you across the other side. Oh, ha 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 ha. There and there and there. Gonna have DC as well. Well, yeah, it wouldn't be AC without DC, would it? Oh, look how the gold glistens on that. It's really good. We have a little bit of highlight on there. Yeah, I'd rather the gold light up, so we'll have that. Cinema, perfect. We need to light that. I think we're just gonna have to cheat light that, to be honest with you. And do like this sort of thing. Oh, that doesn't work. That's interesting. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, so how about instead then these? Like that. Oh, they're going to stick out the bottom, aren't they? That's really annoying. Ew. Okay. What about that? Let's see what that looks like at night. Yeah, that's fine. So I have 1, 2. Is there going to be a fire escape down from this room, or is the fire exit alive? Yeah, the fire exit's alive, sorry. There we go. Let's try and match these up. So you coming out of the bottom of the yellow, aren't you? I guess. No, not a bit higher. Okay, good. How's that look? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Do they call it cinema in the US? They've changed it to something. No, they call them movie theatres, but like I say, the one I'm basing this on, somebody actually pointed that out in the stream before. The one I'm basing this on is, it says cinema on that sign, so we're keeping it as is. But yeah, movie theatre they would say, because one thing I've noticed about the US, and you guys can confirm if this is a thing or not. The people in the US, they love like making words longer as they can. Like for instance, there's a good one. Instead of cinema, they'll say movie theatre, and I don't know, they just love using extra words if they can. Good idea, SPR. John, instead of the piece you used to create that, use a white illuminated panel and it will look like the... Ah, yeah, instead of an art shape. Yeah, is that what are they backlit, are they? Okay, I quite like that, though. I quite like the fact that it's uplit, because it breaks from that. But yeah, I think you're right. They use there's a sign, isn't there? Oh no, we have those new ones, don't we? Yeah, these things. Oh, look, you could pretty much just drop them in as well. All right, let's have a look what that looks like then as white. Oh, well, a little off white. Okay, we're gonna have to have a little play. Yeah, I might look actually and see which one looks better, because they kind of depends on what it looks like with these signs, doesn't it? Really. Let's have a look, see if we can get them to clip. Yeah. Yeah, they are backlit. Yeah. Yeah, we love making everything more complicated and unnecessary. Yeah, you really do. Yeah, really do. Parking lot instead of car park. Yeah. What was the one I thought of? Pacifier instead of dummy. Pacifier. What a word. Yeah, there's loads of them. There's loads of them. I have American relatives. I have family in Kentucky, and whenever they come over, they do it, and it always shocks me. Whenever they say like I remember a guy asking for are these lit? They really don't look that lit, do they? Ooh, we're a bit off there, aren't we? Let's try that again. AMC stands for American Multi Cinema. Yep. Thank you. Oh, hi, Zilly. Thank you. I don't know if that's automatic or not. She might not be here. Zilly's an awesome creator on Twitch. And Marcus as well. Thank you, Marcus. I'm about to finish, to be honest with you. It's 5 to 10. Multi stream. Yeah, we only stream till 10 though. But thank you very much appreciated. Yeah, I think that was a good shout. SP. It's okay. It's also late for you. Yeah, 10 p.m. So it's not too late. But I like to go and have an hour with the wife before I call it a night. We've got an Only Connect to watch. Ooh, we're gonna have to have a little play with this off camera to neaten this up. But do you know what? I really like those spots. I know they're not needed, and they've probably, if anything, taken a little bit of light away from what we've done. But I really like them. Yeah, I'll tweak those so they don't clip like they are. The last thing I want to do though, I need to get some lights on these new pillars. Lights. I was thinking something with flames. I think flames would work, but no, it's a bit too much. Maybe just these ones. I love uplighting. I'm a bit obsessed with uplighting, to be honest. I use uplighting a lot, and I think also that like real parks do as well. So I kind of feel okay about using it. But yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with with a bit of uplighting. Keep them both. We could do, I suppose. Both. I want to uplight this, but then also see how far off we were. Oh, not much. There we go. But then also an actual light a little bit further up. Let's just toy with the idea of the flame. I think it might have been realistic to have them backlit because the park it's a park and not actual movie sign. Yeah, but apparently the actual ones are. Oh, see, I do like a bit of flame, and it's a bit Art Deco and it's a bit grandiose. It's a bit a Great American Movie Ride, but I'm not sure it really does fit. Maybe. Oh, look, we could just drop it in there though, couldn't we? We could just drop it in there, and it could just be our little secret, couldn't it? No, yeah, I'm doing it. Sorry, it's happening. Type of license was to use the entrance building of the real Superman of Part Warner, so yeah, parks use it a lot. Yeah, I thought it's one of my favourite things. It really is. I think it looks so good. Yeah, that's got to be done. Even if it could be fake, torch. That's fine. Awesome. Well, that's quite omnipotent there, doesn't it? Is that the word? Okay, let's get rid of these. And that stays a little lit. That needs to go in just a... Oh, I don't unclick there. There we go. Oh, no. There we go. There we go. There we go. Just got the panels selected there. We can now pull them in a bit more and do what we need to do. Oh. Is it worth it, or shall we just cheat? Let's just cheat. That'll do. That'll do. And if that's not the catchphrase of the stream, I don't know what it is. I think those lights in the centre were quite cool, even with the backlit panels. Yeah, me too. But maybe we'll look at using those elsewhere. We do need to do some lighting anyway. Like all the back of this is really dark and everything. So there's definitely going to be more to be lit. Flame is OTT, but it fits too well into those niches. Yeah, it does. That's the thing. You see. It does fit too well, and it could be a fake one. It could be one of those like the bits of fabric with a bit of blowing under it. So I wouldn't worry. Hey, pause. Sorry, I'm late. What did I miss? Oh, everything, mate. We're just finishing. We haven't done loads. We built these pillars on the edge to cap this off, and then built a little bit around the edge and the back as well. Not much. Basically, just played around with the cinema until it looked right. Thank you, Azili. It's very nice of you to say. Thanks for the follow as well. Right then, folks, I'm going to have to call it a day. It's been a good couple of hours. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have and you're on YouTube, you can click that like button. It really helps out. If you're on Twitch, don't forget to follow as well. I'm going to eat some more popcorn. Panic for popcorn. The back of the arch looks kind of bland. Yes, it does, yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to do something there. I can see you again soon or something like that. I'm so happy. Pause and Geekism and Delayed. Delayed here. Didn't even see her come in. Hi, Michelle. Hollywood Egyptian was Sigru's encore after the Chinese. Oh, okay. So, yeah, it's a thing, isn't it? Thanks very much for joining me, folks. Thanks for, supporting the channel and stuff. And, yeah, we had a good time, didn't we? Even though we had a crash, we ended up with quite a nice little... wrap up of that cinema. I like it. A bit Art Deco, a bit funky. I think it works out quite nicely. Thanks very much, folks. I'll spank that like button as the gaming gang puts it so nicely. Rugby tackle that subscribe button. And I'll see you all next week. Have a great week, folks. See you next Tuesday.